Hello, good morning friends. Today I am going to discuss about a new topic, importance of miasm in Kent's repertory. Importance of miasm in Kent repertory. Kent's repertory gives us importance to the miasm in the selection of remedy. Kent's repertory gives importance to the miasm in the selection of the remedy. It is evident from the following views of their authors or by Dr. Kent. Dr. Kent views about the importance of miasm can be understood from the chapters on chronic diseases in his lectures on homeopathic philosophy. Lectures on homeopathic philosophy is the golden work or pioneer work of Dr. Kent. Dr. Kent describes Sura as the beginning of the all chronic sickness. Sura is the underlying causes and is primitive or primary disorders of the human race. This state expresses itself in the form of varying chronic diseases and manifestations. This state expresses itself in the form of varying chronic diseases and manifestations. From a small beginning with wonderful progress, Sora spreads out into underlying states, manifests itself in a large number of chronic diseases. About syphilis, he says that we have learnt much about the syphilis under the action of the homeopathic medicines. At the end of prodromal period, we may expect a canker at the end of 6 weeks. We may expect external manifestations, radiola and other eruptions. Soon exceeding this, we have mucus patches, ulcers in the throat and finally falling of hair. These symptoms appears gradually. These are the commonest outward manifestations of early secondary syphilis. As syphilis commences to occupy the interior tissues of the man, bones, periosteum and the brain are the tissue of the principal actions. So, chief actions of syphilis on inside or interior of the man or human, bones, periosteum and brains. From the suppression of Sora, we have cancerous affections, organic diseases of heart, lungs, thysis and general destruction of the body. After suppression or from the suppression of Sora, we have cancerous affections, organic diseases of heart, of lungs, thysis and general destruction of the body. In Sora, we have image of the many medicines. All of the deep acting medicines have more or less something of nature of Sora. He also talks about the acute miasm that this comes on either with sufficient violence wherein there is a period of progress and tendency to recover. But a chronic miasm is chronic from the beginning and acute miasm is acute from beginning. Means chronic miasm is chronic from the beginning and acute miasm is acute from the beginning. So, beginning of both miasm is according to nature, acute or chronic. In psychosis, He talks about the gonorrheal affections and that is affects the soft tissues and bones while Sura affects whole economy. Nothing escapes, it causes the general breakdown. He finally says that man can have only more attack of these three miasms in his natural life, time and natural lifetime, and that this can be eradicated by appropriate anti-miasmatic medicines. Kent's repertory also holds true its opinion and value of the miasm, for which he has given separate rubric of the miasm, that is rubrics on psychosis and syphilis in generalities, skin eruption, syphilitic. Thus, Dr. Kent gives importance to miasm in the totality of symptoms and thereby in the selection of the remedy. In this way, we see about importance of miasm in Kent's repertory, how it help us during prescription and selection of a similimum with the miasmatic point of view. Thank you.